See that flower?
Yes, a garden metaphor. I love the garden metaphor. I just love it.
Welcome back to Delightfully Dysfunctional Therapist Reacts. Today I am reacting to a movie clip, a Boy Meets World movie clip. So I was just like automatically seeped in nostalgia and wanted to just binge watch Boy Meets World. I'm not sure about all of you. I'd love to know, was this a staple at your families, at your homes? I actually didn't even have that channel. We had two channels that came in only if there wasn't a blizzard, because I grew up in northern Minnesota, but I'd go to my dad's and I would just binged Boy Meets World. I have such fond memories of all the inspiring conversations that Cory had with Mr. Feeny, and here's another one that I think that my reaction just takes it from there. I don't want to take anything away from it because it's a short clip, but I'd love to know if it's a feeling that you've had of maybe like a fear of launching into something new, a fear of the next chapter, not knowing, not like the uncertainty and having to have like courage as you step into something that's unfamiliar. And I really hope that you enjoy this reaction. Please like, subscribe, and share. It would mean the world. And enjoy.
I'll have the usual.
Hi, Cory.
It's Mr. Matthews, Mr. Feeny. Come on, Mr. Matthews. I like it when you call me Mr. Matthews. That's what you used to call me when I was a kid. That's what I want.
Fine. Mr. Matthews?
Okay, well, come on, stand by the fence. Your best advice always came right here from the fence.
Hey, Mr. Feeny, what you doing?
Okay, what can I do for you?
Okay. Topanga's got this job offer. Okay, she's got an internship at a law firm in New York City. And she turned it down because of me. Wait a minute, how did you know that?
What if she didn't turn it down because of you?
Of course she did. You're wrong about this one, Mr. Feeny. You're really slipping. Okay, this is your moment. Now get me. Get me.
You see that flower?
Yes, a garden metaphor. I love the garden metaphor. I just love it.
That flower was in a small pot in my living room, but it outgrew its surroundings, so I transplanted it here in the garden.
Seems like it's doing okay.
Oh, yes, it's flourishing. Now, Topanga always thrived here. She was successful in whatever she did. Here.
Well, I think she'd be successful anywhere.
Do you believe that?
Yeah, of course I do.
Does she?
What?
Did you know that before she decided not to go to Yale, she came to my office to talk to me?
About me, right? She didn't want to go to Yale because of me.
Yes, that's what she said.
You mean it wasn't about me?
Now, when I pulled the flower out of the small pot in my living room, it resisted a little, you know. It tried to hang on by its roots. I had to force it out.
Because you thought it would do better out here. In the world, right?
No, because I thought if I left it there, it would stop growing.
You're putting my puny plant in the ground?
Your plant, though immature and undeveloped, has within it the potential to grow and flower. With the help of a proper gardener.
You think so?
Oh, yes. As long as no one wishes it ill.
Oh my gosh, that was so nostalgic. Oh, can we just watch Boy Meets World like on repeat? And I love a good garden metaphor. I really, really do. As a fellow gardener like Mr. Feeny. Wow, that was beautiful. I think so often we can see someone else's light and the inspiration that they might be able to give, or like the hope for their potential anywhere, and it's much harder for us to see it within ourselves. I was part of my laughing and smirking as I was watching it is that, like, my husband Zach is my biggest cheerleader, and he's the one who has to, tell me that it's okay to loosen my roots and be repotted. I mean, the process of even doing this YouTube channel was something that along the ways I was constantly in the beginning saying, like, do I want to be in the public eye? Like, do I want to, like, there was the nervousness of how it would be received, or just the newness of it all, you know? And I think it's really special when there's people in our lives who can give us the confidence and be our mirror to let us know, no, you are ready. You are ready for the next phase. And it might be more beautiful and wonderful and amazing than you had ever expected and anticipated. And it's a delicate balance that only we can ask ourselves, you know, am I jumping too soon, or does it feel like it's time for the challenge? And any kind of change or challenge, even when it's positive, is scary. And there's uncertainty. We really love certainty as humans. And I think you also have to remember and really root into some of your core values and the qualities that you have that make you you. It's hard for us to sometimes see those things with clarity. It's hard for us to see our blind spots. It's hard for us to see our strengths. And that's why having people that you really trust, your own Mr. Feeny, if you will, to ask, like, what are the strengths that you see in me? What might be some of my blind spots? Is a really powerful tool that might break you out of a stuck place in your mind. But I loved his metaphor of the lily being replanted and being able to flourish somewhere else. And that doesn't mean that it comes with ease, that transition, but there's so much potential for growth in that next phase. So with whatever decisions that might be sitting on your mind or conversations that you're reflecting on that, you know, have some echoes of this garden metaphor, I hope you can sit with that and find a bit of clarity in your decision and know that I'm cheerleading for you. I see what magical things all humans can do when they really put their heart into it. And there's just really beautiful potential for growth. And growth can be hard, but it doesn't need to be scary. It's just so worth it. It's so worth it. So with wherever you are today, please take a moment for yourself and reflect on what areas are you ready to shed and what growth are you ready to welcome. And as always, thank you for joining me here on Delightfully Dysfunctional. Please check out some of our other content as well and our podcast episodes. And I am actually going to be starting to take some life coaching clients that I can work with worldwide. So if you are interested, please check out the links below in the description, and you can schedule a free discovery call with me so that we can begin that journey and learn more about what healing and what potential is in store for you. Thank you once again for joining, and we'll see you in the next one.